do you still do the boards? I can never say them right.
Charcuterie?
Yeah.
So the charcuterie is a part of the cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do it when people order charcuterie.
Security.
You won't. That's security.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Tayway checking in another episode of Truth Tuesday here at Trill Studios. And y'all know I got to start off by saying thank you to all the supporters, all the followers, all the subscribers. Make sure you keep subscribing, all right? Truth Tuesday, never the pretty lie. Y'all already know what I gotta do. Give y'all a definition of the truth. You already know it's within you. The quality or state of being true, something that can only be seen if it is within them. I ain't gonna even give my example this time. You have to either check the last episode or the last episode. And I got a real special guest in the building today. My mentor to be specific. And I gotta call her Miss McShay. So Miss McShay, I'm really actually, excited. And before we even introduce her, I'm gonna go ahead and make her give us the truth oath.
Oh.
And yeah, we're gonna oath in. But we don't need no lawyers or anything like that. I know how you know. But we're gonna oath you in, and then we're gonna get this thing started.
So I got to take the oath, the truth oath?
You gotta take the truth oath. You gotta oath in to me. And you're gonna look right there in that camera for me.
I need to say all my names after I?
I mean, it's up to you.
Oh, I, me, her, she.
Period.
Swear to keep it 1,000 at all times and only real when speaking to the queen of the truth on this Tuesday. I promise to always choose the ugly truth and never the pretty lie. Okay. Sign with my finger.
There you go.
With a little pinky on the end.
Here we see. And she said, "Are you ready for this?" Now I really got to ask myself about it. So we got Greek, Greek
No, we're not gonna do it.
Look, I gotta.
Oh yeah, now this your show. Yes, you better represent.
Nah, but we gotta shout out to Greek. I mean, you started.
Shout out to the D9.
Okay, so look at you.
Are you nervous?
Just a little bit.
Don't be nervous.
I mean, it's you.
But it's you.
But it's you. Like,
it's us.
When I get around you, I just.
Why?
I don't know.
I've never done anything to harm you. Why do you
nothing
get nervous?
At all. You just got this big, beautiful energy.
Oh, thank you, Tay. Oh, don't make me cry.
Don't start. Okay,
You're so sweet.
Okay. So I'm about to dig in. You gonna give me the truth?
Yeah, we're gonna tell the truth.
We're gonna tell the truth.
Tell the truth, right?
So we're gonna start off with the basics. Where are you from?
I am from a place called Polk County, Florida. Yes, I'm a true Florida girl.
It sounded a little country.
Yeah, well, I am country.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed of who I am or where I come from. But yes, I'm from Lakeland, Florida, born and raised. But I've been here back in Texas for going on 8 years.
Okay.
So yeah, but I got a little bit of travels in between. Yeah.
Okay. How is it different?
What, Florida and Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, this is not a political show, so I can't say. DeSantis, Abbott, about the same.
Wait, say that again?
Hot. I was talking about the governors.
Okay,
they about the same.
Okay, because I was like,
it's hot in both. It's humid.
Okay.
But Florida is home.
Okay.
Florida's always home because that's my roots. Texas cool though now.
Next time you go, I'm going with you.
Okay, come on.
So, how I met this beautiful lady was at Texas Southern University. So
shout out to TSU.
TSU.
I wore this for you. I want you to know that.
For real?
Yes, I did.
Well, I had to wear orange because that's just my color.
I know.
See how I look on me? But like I said, I met her at TSU. You were my political science professor, and I can't tell you how we clicked, but we just boom and clicked. And I remember you calling me into your office and you gave me a journal that I still have, and you wrote a beautiful message at the front of there. So I just wanted to know, how has being a professor added value to your goals and dreams?
Oh, It makes me a lifelong learner on purpose.
Okay.
Because to be a professor, especially teaching political science, I'm always reading articles, buying books to stay abreast of the trends and different information. But I love what I do. You know, it feels very natural to be in the classroom, you know. So, yeah.
That's how it go. About how many students in a classroom for the people that don't know?
Well, now, because I'm no longer at the university, my classes are much smaller.
Smaller, okay.
Much smaller. Not when I was at the university, I could have almost 200 students in a class. 80 was a small class when I was at Texas Southern. So I don't have 80 in a class anymore.
Okay. Are you online or are you still on campus?
Oh, I do both, online and in person. And I prefer in person because, you know, you get to engage, people feel their energy and really communicate, because some people don't read carefully. And so I could put something out there in response to an email, they taking it personal, think I'm getting small, and I'm like, no, just reread what I said, just calm down. You in a stress mood, so you read my email stress, just calm down. But I enjoy it, whether they're online or in person. I try to give them the best of me so that I can bring out the best in them.
I'm definitely glad I got to experience you online. I mean, well, not online, in person.
Yes.
Because we got to create this beautiful bond. And I know that you are somebody that I could turn to for a lot of things, and I can call you, we can hang out and things like that. So what is family? What does family mean to you?
Girl, family is everything. You know, I have the family I was born into, and I have the family that I've gained along my journey. So I've lived on all three coasts. I like to say all three coasts. I'm from the Gulf Coast, being from Florida. But I've lived on the East Coast. I've lived on the West Coast, Cali and Virginia. And I made family everywhere I go. So I have my family here. You met some of those folks a few months ago who have become family to me. And I just value family. I value good people. I really do. And yeah.
And I'm glad that you said that, because that's something that I preach to a lot of my friends and things. Like, sometimes you have to get away from that immediate, you know, family, and then you can create like your own family, because that's definitely what I have done here, because I am not from Houston either.
Girl, you from right down the street.
Okay, but still, I'm not from Houston.
You're right.
I'm from Colorado.
But you know what? Having said that, but you're not far from home. So like, when we first went into lockdown, quarantine, I took it really serious.
Correct.
A lot of people still in the streets because Houston was wide open. But because my family isn't here, I was thinking of, if something happens, I don't need to expose them. So let me be mindful. And I didn't have anybody close. It was months before I saw my mom and over a year before I saw my sister during the pandemic, because, other parts of the country, they kind of behaved a little bit better than we did.
Correct.
So being away from home can be hard, being away from family, and that's why it's important to create family. We've created family because you're from Conroe, and it's just so far away.
Okay, so of course, talking about family, I read your dedication in your cookbook.
Yes, the recipe book. I'm so excited.
Recipe book.
No, I mean cookbook, recipe book.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right.
Yeah. So, to me, it's the same thing. Now, somebody come and critique, blame my head, not my heart.
Got you. So the recipe book. What made you decide to do a recipe book?
Well, I like to cook.
Yes, I do. If you ain't had that, you need to.
So it was important to me to put that energy somewhere. Again, because I birthed this when we were locked down, or when I was working from home full time. And it just made sense. It was something I always wanted to do. I never imagined my first book would be a cookbook, but it is, but as time went on, I just started developing and practicing and developing different dishes that I enjoyed. But if I was going to share it with the world, I needed to make sure I, made the best of it. And so, yeah.
Okay. So I want to just piggyback to the dedication, because like I said, I read that and you named a lot of people, and I don't know, it was really heartfelt, to me. So what made you choose? I had to get some good questions for you too. What made you choose, to dedicate the book to those people?
Okay, so the book is dedicated to my family, my immediate family. And the reason why I chose them is because my love for them and how we share and commune together when we're together as a family is often through food.
Okay.
And so they inspired the dishes. I cook for our family, like our big dinners, Thanksgiving or Christmas, what have you. Or if everybody's in town, like my sister's birthday, 2 years ago, I did a big breakfast, cooked on her, but my sister's my sous chef. Lisa gonna chop up all my veggies.
Okay.
She gonna shred all the cheese.
Okay.
So she makes it real easy for me.
Ready.
You know what I'm saying? So she's like, look, I'll do this for you, but I ain't doing all the rest of that. And so it's really important to appreciate my family, those who have passed away, those who are here, and just dedicate it to them. Yeah.
I like that. Yes, I was scrolling. I was like, okay, I like this. And then every section, you have something written.
Yes.
I was like, I want to go back through and read everything.
Yes.
I had kind of did my skim through, but I said, look at this. This is very, very, very meaningful.
Yes. So the book is Not by Bread Alone, taking the F's of life and making them work for you. And so there's some F's in life.
Yes, there are.
So there's family, there's faith, there's food, there's finances. Sometimes we have more month left than money. So how do you make things stretch? So I was just very honest in my writing. So it wasn't just recipes. It was what I was feeling, what I was seeing, maybe not my own story sometimes, but what I was seeing happening around those that I love. And so just taking all that into consideration and blessing it with food, or being blessed by food because of it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I just gotta say that chicken tortilla soup. Woo, man, I was just so happy I got to take some home. So what is your favorite dish to prepare?
What do you think?
I don't know. All that stuff we cooked that day, I'm just like...
Y'all here talking about we. She didn't cook.
Listen.
She watched.
I helped cut some
She helped
stuff.
me with the grocery store.
I helped cut some stuff
She
up
did.
and...
You were kind of sous chef.
But
you
I made sure the people was
She
good.
was like, can I get some of that pasta without the pork? And so we put it to the side.
I don't want no meat.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to think your favorite dish is.
I like all the food in the book.
But if you had to pick one.
Pho, the cover,
Okay.
the pho, the Vietnamese soup. That's my favorite. That was something that I learned to cook during the pandemic. I eat it a lot. I was buying it. And at first, that DoorDash, that bill hit you.
Adding up.
I remember April, it was like, ooh, you've been spending.
Then
April
you wanna tip 'em
2020.
too?
Yeah. I was like, I got to figure some things out. And so I developed, over time, a way to prepare in a shorter period of time, and even have a spice pack now that people can purchase so they can make it at home for themselves.
Look at you, girl.
Yes, girl.
Wow. Okay. How has cooking been supportive in your mental health journey?
Ooh. You know what? You could tell where you are mentally by what you're eating, like your diet.
Okay.
Like if you're in a good place, you're taking care of yourself. If you're in a bad place, you barely eating, or you eating just anything. And the same is true with cooking, because I'm cognizant of, what's going on with my body and my health. I'm cooking things that are going to serve my body, and I get mad at myself like if I miss a meal now, and I'm finding that eating more, getting them calories, actually helps me be healthier, feel better, have more energy, and lose weight, slim up. No, so yeah.
Okay. I really like it. You see, I've been throwing in good questions.
You have. Look at you.
So I couldn't let you, just get off the show without, talking about, especially with you, it's Women's Month.
Okay. Come on, Women's History Month.
Boom,
yes.
boom, boom. So, I came up, I really thought like hard, strong, because I was like, I know you can give me some good answers to these. So my first thing is, what is the definition of being a woman to you?
Ooh. That's not a good question. That's a hard question. The definition of being a woman. Oh, this is, you gonna laugh.
Okay.
It's being true to you. So every day has to be like a Truth Tuesday, but being true to you, that's what being a woman is. Being true to your feelings, your thoughts, having agency over your body. I think that sometimes we fall in and out of womanhood, and it's through, are we living for us or are we living for others' expectations of us?
Correct.
And so when you're living for yourself you're in your womanhood. You're at your best when you're living for yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you're living for other people's expectations, you're more like a storm. You're not a settled woman, Your anatomy may say woman, but you're not living like a woman. A woman is sure of who she is and who she belongs to and what she deserves. And she knows that she walks with grace, honor, and it pours from her. And I just think that, a woman is true to herself.
Woo! You making me wanna.
I cannot with you.
That was just beautifully said, though. Like I really.
But you coming with these questions. I'm nervous about this next one.
Who is a woman? I think I know who you're gonna pick too. Maybe.
Okay.
Who is a woman that inspired you?
That I know?
Just any woman. I was thinking maybe you would pick your mom, but anybody can be a celebrity.
Oh, it's so many women. But I'll use my mom. So, and I'm going to say why. Because we were talking about how to sit, right? And I was like, shoot, girl, put the legs on the ankle and tuck them behind you, put them hands in your lap, and you good wherever you are. That's always an appropriate way to sit. I don't care if you're in a club and it's real ratchet. You sitting like that, you sitting pretty. Or if you're at dinner at the White House, or if you're at an interview, it works. Now I'm in jeans, I have one ankle up and everything, but if I were in a dress, I would be seated just like that. So my mama, she taught me that. At a very young age. Okay. And every time I catch myself doing it, I just bust out laughing because I hated it as a child.
And now
it's so perfect. It's such a perfect skill. So, but I would say my mom and many of the women, my sister, heck, my 11-year-old niece inspires me. The women I work with, you inspire me. I can think of the publisher of my book, Danielle. She inspires me. There are a plethora of women that I've been blessed with. They're like flowers that I just get to grow within the garden, that bless me. My best friend Meredith, my friend Marva, it's so many. It would be too many to name that inspire me. I inspire me.
Hey, give me some more. That goes back to that true to you.
True to you.
Boom. Before you leave, I want to make sure you clearly hear this question. Before you leave this earth, what do you want your legacy to look like?
She asked these questions. Before I leave this earth, I have about 60 some more years to go.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
because we're gonna be our rocket chairs
we talk about this. Me and the father, we talk about this longevity. But before I leave this earth, I just want to make sure that I serve well. And as much as I do for others, I want to make sure I'm doing that for myself. Making time for the things that I enjoy. I'm very busy. I have a lot of organizations I work in. I volunteer at work. I have a lot of external busyness. But at the same time, I'm learning to clear my plate so that I have capacity for the things that I love. So the things that I will leave as a part of my legacy won't be just the things I did for organizations or in organizations, but the things that I left, the creativity, the innovations that I left that can be passed along. So when I think of Not by Bread Alone, and why that's my first book, because I always knew I was going to write a book, but when I think about that book, it takes me back to being a child and seeing a very delicate book, recipe book, or cookbook that was prepared by domestic workers, maids, back in the Jim Crow era, that my grandmother contributed to. And when I think of that legacy, that inspired, I never met my fraternal grandmother, but seeing that as a child, and always when I come home, go to my aunt's house and look at that book, that is her legacy that she left for me,
Gotcha.
And that's our connection. I never met her, right? And so that's the legacy. So the things, the literal tangibles that we leave behind for others to explore and use and build upon, that's to me is a legacy, not just because I was nice and I served on this board or that board, or I helped somebody. Now, if I helped you with a scholarship, yeah, that's legacy, because that was something tangible that helped you. And I was glad, and I am glad that I was a part of it. Yeah.
You. Oh, I gotta snap it up for you. You didn't just, my spirit just feels so good. I feel like I just came from, what is it called on Wednesday? Not Sunday school.
Bible study.
Bible study. There you go.
Not Sunday school on Wednesday.
Not Sunday school, but my spirit, it just feels good now. Where can we find the book?
Oh, on Amazon. On Amazon. You can put my name in the search bar, Julimcshayy, Julimcshayy on Amazon. You can buy it Kindle or you can buy the paperback. And if you would like the PDF version, you can go to my website, Julimcshayy.com. And I have to spell it because my name has an I and people will put a Y or an IE, so I spell it. But if you go to my website, you can learn more about me, my other business enterprises, so to speak, and just a little bit more about me and my why. But also you can purchase the PDF there, and I will email it, well, not I will, but it will email to you within 24 hours of your order.
Okay. And also, are you on socials?
Yes.
Okay, can you give the people your socials?
So Instagram, come on, the gram.
Not the gram.
The gram. BYJULIMCSHAY on Instagram.
Okay.
And that's the new account, because.
So you don't use Facebook no more?
Well, Facebook is not for everybody.
Okay.
Okay. It's not.
Everybody be like, that's just for family. I just keep the family updated.
But yeah, Instagram, you could always find me there. You can follow me, The Southern Socialite, on Instagram. That's my main account. Since we doing all of them.
I mean, you can.
Just Whipped.
Okay.
That's the skincare.
Okay.
And I walked in here asking you for lotion.
And why didn't I know about skincare?
You did know about this.
Okay, maybe I did. Okay,
you did.
Okay, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna give
you ain't
too
gonna
much
do it
truth.
like that. But I do think you did. But yeah, so Just Whipped on Instagram, by July McShay on Instagram, and The Southern Socialite. And we can't forget Pretty Petty Politics. So Pretty Petty Politics, and The Pretty Professor.
Look at you, and you remember all of them.
Yes, girl. Because it's different content for different things.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because you even, do you still do the boards? I can never say them right.
Charcuterie?
Yeah.
So the charcuterie is a part of the cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do it when people order. Charcuterie.
Security.
You won't. That's security. I'll be more than happy to make one for Truth Tuesdays.
Really?
At least a little one. I'll make a little one.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Okay, well look, I'm so good. That looks so
Yes,
good.
I love you so much,
I
Tay.
love you more. I really thank you for all of these years, like just really being a big impact. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna never ever, as long as I live, remember going to IKEA with you. That was my first time ever in IKEA, and just I don't know. I feel
Were you
like
overwhelmed?
I was overwhelmed, but it just gave me a chance to kind of feel like a little kid. Like you know my story and stuff. So I just growing up, I grew up fast, so I never really just had that walking in the store and you pushing the basket and go get this, go get that, and you know you be demanding with me, Tay, go get this. I don't even want that. What I say? So you know,
But
I just
Tay, you deserve. I don't
Listen,
have
we're not
much,
gonna start
but what I
crying
have,
on here.
I will share with those that I love, you know,
appreciate
and
it.
I love you. So yeah, we're going to, now Zoe's is gone, so we have to go to Cava,
Okay.
the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It no longer exists.
Okay.
It's now Cava. But yeah, we go to IKEA whenever you're ready.
Look, I gotta give me another plant because I don't know if I ever told you it died.
Your plant died.
I didn't know how to take
Don't
care
worry,
of
mine
it.
died too.
All right, well, y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Tay Way, and we are out.
Peace.